Fans losing their mind over this 12 round Wilder fight. Him going 12 rounds. This is why Canelo won't fight nobody, and this is why Tank don't fight nobody. After the day, you won't hear me call for Tank or Canelo ever again to fight nobody. Because I see now, if Tank or Canelo go 12 rounds with somebody, retirement. And that's why Canelo and Tank don't fight nobody. I see now why Canelo and Tank don't want to fight nobody. I see now. I see exactly what's going on. People always say, oh, Canelo, he doesn't want to challenge himself. Oh, he doesn't want to. Then when a guy like Wilder does challenge himself, oh, he's a bum and he needs to retire after going 12 rounds. And then guys will get knocked out by MMA fighters. People say he got knocked down, not knocked out. American boxing fans are the worst. Right now, I'm trying to see who's the best. Right now, it's a competition between I don't know. I'll say low key. I want to say Japan first. Low key, I want to say Japan first. I'm gonna keep them out of it right now, but right now they my secret number one. But right now it's between Mexico and the UK. If I had to go with somebody right now, I'd probably say, I don't know, man. I'll probably say the UK. For right now, they probably got the best. I don't know. Mexican fans is better than UK fans, man. I don't know. I'll probably go Mexican fans first. Then I don't know. They tired right now. Because from what I'm seeing right now, bro, they done seen Anthony Joshua lose to Ruiz, Usyk once and twice. They never lost their mind like this. They're the best fans. They've seen Canelo lose just about every round of Bivol, turn around and support him like he ain't never lost. That's why people like Canelo and Tank, they pick they pick certain styles they go against. That's why Canelo say, I fight certain styles. That's not a good style for me. That's not a good style for me. Now I see why. If a guy like Wilder just goes in there and be like, well, yeah, I'll just fight anybody. Oh, man, you need to retire. This is why people like Canelo and Tank right now sitting at home watching saying, okay, this is how the boxing fans and media gonna do? Oh, all right. I'm not finna fight who they want me to fight. Why? So they could do me like how they did Wilder? And what if I get knocked out? I could possibly get knocked out. He only went 12 rounds. This is why Canelo and people like Tank don't take fights. I don't want to hear nobody getting on my page no more talking about why Tank won't take a fight, and why he won't take the hard fights, and why nobody won't fight Matias, why nobody won't fight Benavidez, or why nobody won't fight this person and that person and Inoue, and why nobody don't want to fight Shakur or Devin. And this is why. This is why. This is why. In the old school, man, I seen Mike Tyson get beat down, bite a guy ear off. Everybody shook it off and kept it pushing. Like, yeah, we finna see Mike. Bro, I think I seen Mike Tyson lose like 2 or 3. I'm gonna be real. By the time I seen Mike Tyson fighting, he was already losing every fight. Like most of the fights I was watching. And guess what we was doing? We was still watching Mike Tyson. Because he was an exciting guy. But now you turn around 30 years later, 20-some years later, now everybody like, oh, if you go 12 rounds with a guy like Joseph Parker, they had like, first of all, they didn't know who Joseph Parker was. That exposes a lot of things. If you didn't think Joseph Parker had a chance of beating Deontay Wilder, you're not a good boxing fan. You're not a boxing fan at all. If you think that this is a huge upset. Then this is my thing about it. If the guy who went 12 rounds with Wilder, and Wilder should retire, why the guy who went 12 rounds with him shouldn't retire? That wasn't an excellent fight. It looked trashy. It looked trashy to me. Looked like a guy who ain't fought in 14 months, went 12 rounds with a guy who, you know what I'm saying, looked bad. Period. This is why Canelo and Tank don't fight big fights, though. I'm just putting it out there. I know a lot of people probably saying, oh, he talking about this too much. Nah. I've heard people talk about this for 5, 6, 7 years, about Anthony Joshua fighting this person, Fury or Wilder and all these it hasn't happened. So I've only talked about this for about a day now. What, a couple of videos? People that made hundreds of millions of videos about Crawford, Spence, and all these other things that took forever to come on happen, and people that talked about other fights that never happened. So nah, I'm not talking that much about it. But this is why big fights don't happen. This is why y'all think that Ryan versus Tank is a big fight. This is why in boxing y'all beg and be like, hey man, Ryan versus Tank coming up. Now the fight that happened, y'all like, that wasn't a big fight. Y'all said it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rolling with what y'all saying. They want people to retire. Oh, we want this guy to retire. You never liked the guy. Of course you want to retire. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out why the guy who got knocked down by Ngannou, why he ain't in retirement. That's why a lot of people like Canelo. I'm glad Canelo doing what he doing. Keep doing it, Canelo. Because if not, they're going to throw you under the bus like the rest of these guys. They don't care about what you done did. You done fought 50, 60, 70 fights. They don't care, bro. They going to feed you to the young and keep it pushing. They going to feed you to the young. Canelo whole career is on his next fight. And I'm not even and his whole career is on his next fight. Tank whole career on his next fight. You know what I'm saying? You go to other countries like Anthony Joshua, nah, he can lose to Usyk twice and Ruiz. Headline the fight yesterday. Nobody even talk about what he did. Don't even care. They talking about Wilder. They don't even care about what Anthony Joshua did. They're like, oh, he fought? Oh, okay. Like Canelo and Tank, this is why Canelo and Tank no fight. Boxing media is just too biased, man. It's just too biased. Of course Wilder looked bad yesterday. I don't need nobody else to tell me how bad he looked. But as far as coming to me talking about retirement, and this is the thing about it. Y'all didn't say this about Ngannou. That's another video. That's gonna be my next video I'm gonna drop. And I'm about to drop that in a minute. But that's all I got though.